right, guys, let's be honest for a second. When I was 12, I wanted a six-pack. Just like most of you watching this, you've always wanted a six-pack, but you've always struggled to get it because it's pretty fucking hard. But not because of some fitness guru that I saw, but the reason I wanted a six-pack was because I saw Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, and he rocked this lean, shredded look, and I thought, yeah, I need to get that. And then I saw Christian Bale in Batman in 2005, and it was game over. I had to get ripped, I had to get some muscle. But listen, if you're here thinking this is just about abs, about looking good to impress girls or get attention, I'm here to tell you that's not enough. What's gonna happen is you'll burn out if that's really your only motivation. So this video isn't about shortcuts or some easy hack. So if you're looking for some kind of shortcut to shred, then just go ahead and click off now. It's about waking up, holding yourself accountable, and finally getting the body you've always wanted. So if you're still making excuses, this isn't for you, bro. But if you're ready to face the truth and do the hard work every single day, then let's get into it. So for those of you that don't know me yet, I've been training for years. I've literally been working out since I was 16. I served in the Marines for 4 years. I was infantry. I got serious about fitness and became a certified personal trainer. But listen, I didn't start out like some fitness god. I haven't always been in crazy good shape. I was really small. I was about 5'9", 140 pounds when I first started lifting. I was small, I was scrawny, I got bullied, got cheated on, I felt like a loser. No confidence around women, no respect from anyone. I went through all that, and maybe you're feeling like that right now too. So what changed for me? I got fed up. There was a moment when I looked in the mirror and thought, enough is enough. And that's the moment you need to get to. You're not going to change until you are disgusted with the way things are. You have to be disgusted with your current state. So step one is you have to train with purpose. You got to stop with the random workouts, stop changing it up every day, every week, and stop thinking that more is always better. You need structure and you need to attack it with intent. So I want you to stick to the basics. Squats, deadlifts, bench press. That is gonna be your bread and butter. It's gonna be your foundation. But you can't skip your abs either. If you want that six-pack, it's simple. You've got to hit them consistently and hard, 4 to 5 times a week typically. Now, none of this is gonna be half-ass crunches nonsense. I'm talking about training them to failure. So here's what I want you to do for a basic setup. Go ahead, grab a pen and paper, and pause this video. All right, so starting out, the first workout setup that I want you to have is gonna be Monday. You're gonna do back, triceps, and abs. Tuesday is legs. Wednesday is chest, biceps, and abs. Thursday is gonna be shoulders and traps. Friday is cardio. And then Saturday, I want you to do yoga or rest and cardio. It depends on how your body's feeling. So as you can see, I kind of started out with 2 to 3 days a week with abs, but you can work up to hitting your abs every single day because that's what I did. You have to completely annihilate your abs. And that's the problem with so many people. They're not training hard enough. Now, you do need to do cardio if you want to get shredded. It's not optional. Stairmaster, incline treadmill, or even if you like to just go out and run. Because for years, I like to run because it's the kind of cardio that I like to do. So I started transitioning to more of a jog/walk type of thing. And I want you to do cardio 4 to 5 days a week. This is about building a body that looks good from every angle. And you can't do that without leaning out, which rolls me into number 2. You gotta stop eating like crap, like straight up. You cannot out-train a bad diet, period. If you're eating fast food, you're eating a bunch of crap, you're drinking on the weekends, and expecting abs to pop out, you're completely deluded. So you need to get serious about what you're putting in your body. You need to track your food, at least for a few weeks. Use something like MyFitnessPal. It's an easy app. It's very user-friendly, and you'll be shocked at how much you're overeating without even realizing it. So I want you to just keep it simple, but you have to hold yourself accountable. Lean protein like chicken, beef, salmon, carbs like rice, sweet potatoes, oats, healthy fats like avocados, nuts, olive oil. That's it. I want you to stick to whole foods. Try to get as close to nature as possible. You gotta cut out the junk, the processed shit. The takeaways is just eat clean. Keep it simple, dude. And yes, you need to be in a calorie deficit to lose fat. That means you need to be burning more calories than you're consuming. So stop pretending like you're bulking when you're just overeating. Step 3 is know your why. Let me ask you this. Why do you really want this? Because if your why is weak, you won't last. I've been there, trust me. I got cheated on, laughed at, made to feel like I wasn't good enough, and that lit a fire in me. But it wasn't just about revenge. It was about proving to myself that I could become something better. So dude, you need to find your reason. You need to find your why, your real why. I want you to write it down, because when things get tough, and they will get tough, that's what's gonna keep you going forward. And actually, bro, like, I'm honestly curious, what is your why right now, if you know? If you guys know your why, I want you to comment what it is. We're all here to support each other. Step number 4 is cut the bullshit excuses. Most of you aren't willing to make the sacrifices right now. You're still out here partying, drinking every weekend, and then wondering why you're not seeing progress. It's because you haven't fully committed yet, bro. You're still hanging around the same losers. If you want an aesthetic body, you need to go all in. Cut the distractions, cut the negativity from your life, and focus on yourself. Just pour into yourself for 6 months to a year. Watch what happens. And don't even start with, and I don't even want to hear, but my friends. If they aren't helping you level up, they are holding you back. And you need to be okay with being alone for a while. This journey is going to get lonely before it gets better, I can promise you, but the right people will show up once you're on the right path. Number 5 is you gotta understand that, dude, this is a lifestyle. I want you to listen really closely. This isn't just some 12-week challenge. This is about changing your life. It's about discipline. Every single day, you need to show up for yourself. Yeah, the gym is important, but it's only a couple hours in your day. But what matters most is how you're living the rest of your time. What are you eating? How are you fueling your body? You gotta think what you put in your body is how are you managing stress? What kind of content are you consuming on a regular basis? What are you feeding your mind? Because if you're serious, you'll start planning everything out. Your workouts, your meals, even your downtime. You're gonna put your workouts on your calendar. You're gonna put reminders on your phone to meal prep and go to the grocery store. Bro, you have to treat this like a mission. So you need to get organized, track your steps, prioritize recovery, and make time for yourself. Put you first. Because if you don't put yourself first, no one else will. No one gives a fuck about your goals more than you do. And you have to have enough respect for yourself to build yourself every single day. Go through the fire, truck through the mud, do the hard things even when you don't feel like it. Because dude, guess what? Most of the time, you're not gonna fucking feel like it. And you can't rely on motivation. You have to rely on discipline. And you have to have a strong why that everything's rooted in. Now, another part of this I'm gonna throw in here is hot yoga. I wish I would have started this years ago. I started doing it about 3 years ago, 1 to 2 times a week. And now I've been doing it like 3 to 4 times a week. I know it sounds kind of soft, but listen, it's a game changer for mobility and recovery. And when I'm talking hot yoga, I'm talking about a 60-minute class that's fucking hard, literally one of the hardest workouts I've ever done in my life. And every time I go there, I know I'm gonna be completely humbled and get my ass kicked. But hot yoga is amazing for helping with flexibility, mobility. It just opens you up in general, which is so important. It's gonna help you with injury prevention. It's gonna help you with your lifts, and you're just gonna feel better overall. You won't be walking around like one of these dudes who, fucking can't even wipe his ass. That's not what it's about. You wanna be flexible, you wanna have mobility, you wanna feel good, you wanna look good. So you need to think long-term, not short-term. Because I'm 33 now, I'll be 34 this summer, and I wish I would have prioritized stretching and mobility and recovery as well. So you also gotta understand too, bro, like you're in this for the long haul. This is not just a quick fix. Like I said, you need to think long-term, not short-term. Now, the final step is I want you to just trust the process. You have to trust the process. And I'm gonna be honest with you, you're not gonna see results right away. Fat loss is slow. You'll see it first in your face, and then your arms, and then your legs, and then the stubborn belly fat, the love handles, the lower back fat, that's the last place to go. And it takes about 12 to 16 weeks to start seeing that stuff fall off. But here's the truth. If you stick with it for a full year, go all in, you won't just have a new body, you'll have a new mindset, new habits, a new life. You will be a completely new person. And at the end of the day, success doesn't care about your excuses. Right? It doesn't care if you're tired or you're busy or you had a long day. It just cares if you showed up or not. So show up for yourself. Bet on yourself. And if you do that, you'll never lose. All right, boys, that's it for today. If you're ready to make this your lifestyle, I want you to hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get to work. I'll see you guys in the next one.